Hey, hope you have an awesome day and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jason Walter and I'm a realtor here in Sacramento, California. And in this video, I'm going to share my 5 myths about living in Sacramento. And before we get started, to never miss a video about Sacramento and real estate related topics, subscribe to this channel right now and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Which, by the way, I post a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the greater Sacramento area, I'll leave a link in the description below for my free home buyer and home seller guide. You can download that absolutely for free. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into the video about my 5 myths about living in Sacramento. And the first one that comes to mind is that Sacramento is a cow town, which definitely is not true at all. I actually lived here for over 30 years and I've never seen a cow in Sacramento. I'm guessing this term came from people who are driving into Sacramento and flying into Sacramento. When you do that, you see a lot of agricultural areas, and so maybe people equate that with a cow town potentially. But the reality is that Sacramento is one of the largest cities in California. We're actually the 6th largest city, and also we're one of the fastest growing cities in California as well. I've seen a huge developments going on in Sacramento in the last 10 years, and there's so many things to do. That brings me to myth number 2, which is there's nothing to do in Sacramento, and that couldn't be far from the truth. There are a ton of fun things to do in Sacramento, whether you have kids and want to do activities with them, if you love the great outdoors, you love to going out to restaurants, going to different parks, so many different things to do, even sporting events as well. And I actually made a video about my top 10 favorite things I love about Sacramento, so if you haven't checked that one out already, I'll leave a link right here. I'll also leave a link in the description below for an event calendar for Sacramento so you can take a look at any events that are coming up as well. Myth number 3 is that there are only chain restaurants in Sacramento, which is definitely not true at all. We have an amazing restaurant scene, especially the last 5 years, especially close to downtown area. That's seen a huge amount of growth in the last 5 years since they built the Kings Arena in downtown Sacramento. One of the best restaurants in Sacramento is The Kitchen, which is our Michelin Star restaurant here in Sacramento. It is an amazing dining experience. I had the opportunity to eat there several years ago. But if you do want to go there, you have to book well in advance, but it's an amazing, amazing place. Another favorite that my wife and I really love is Kru sushi place, and then also Mikuni's as well for sushi, both amazing restaurants. Other favorites would be Zelda's Pizza, Wildwood Cafe or Wildwood Bar and Grill, Zinfandel Grille, Piatti's, Biba. The list goes on and on. There's tons of great restaurants in Sacramento. On top of that, we have a lot of coffee shops as well and pubs if you want to grab a craft beer. Myth number 4 is that Sacramento has no history. Obviously, we have nothing like the history of Europe, but we do have some important pieces of history related to the Sacramento area. One of them being the gold rush, which they found gold in 1848 close by to Sacramento, and that started the gold rush. Sacramento also became the western end of the Pony Express, and we were also a terminal for the Transcontinental Railroad as well. Myth number 5 is that the weather is horrible. And I will say that Sacramento, obviously in the summertime, it can get hot. My wife and I got married when it was 106 degrees outside, but it's pretty uncommon for the summer to get over 100 degrees. But at night in the summertime, it's nice and cool. We have what's called the Delta breeze. And in the winter, like I mentioned in other videos, we don't get any snow. Pretty mild weather in the winter when you compare it to the East Coast, for example. Also, fall and spring are just perfect weather for Sacramento. All right, thanks so much for watching. That's my 5 myths, but don't forget, I'll leave a link in the description below for my free home buyer and home seller guide. You can download that absolutely for free. If this video is helpful, let me know by subscribing and hitting the like button. I truly appreciate the support from you. I hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.